Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but not
are you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny
You
one.
mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You don't
Randy.
know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh,
I-
for crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, it seems it's been a long week, but not long enough for some, and far too short for others. So we'll have to make sure we do things correctly. Be doing it in a proper fashion. We'll be celebrating some Hanukkah. The last of the Hanukkah season will be upon us tonight. And also, we'll be having, Christmassy stuff and some regular normalities that we call normals around here. We should probably... I should look up some Festivus stuff too. Festivus is coming up, so we can't be forgetting that. And I'll also be mentioning that we have on the Book of Face, our group and the page. We have people putting in request hours, and we also have the phone number. That's the request line. That's 1-323-HEAVE-HO. For those in the back that can't spell it correct, we have 1-323-432-8346. That's 1-323-432-8346. Dial it into the old telephony and get him our requests. Well, and what will it get you? Prosperity. No. What is that word for going on into infinity and you'll, it'll get you something. I'm not sure what, but long-lasting times. So, we'll be starting out with Hanukkah. Oh, I also wanted to to mention, on the Tube of You, Babushka's been getting up our videos, which are the encore presentations of the show. And if you look there on the group and sometimes the page on the Book of Face of the Captain's Quarters 106.5, we'll be posting up links to those videos so you can relive the adventures of the Captain's Quarters. And with that, me mateys, let's get on with the music. It's 613's Bohemian Hanukkah, right here on the Captain's Quarters. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. And I've got some stuff in store for you. And unfortunately, so does Babushka.
Is this the eighth night? We light with family. Recall with great pride our escape from great tyranny. Kindle the lights, remember the Maccabees.
How did those 5 boys lead us to victory?
They stood up against mighty foes with their oil running low.
Now we sing the lights glow.
Maosur Yeshuati.
Judah, our faith was banned. Evil Antiochus said no more Torah could be read. Judah, Mattathias' son, you would not throw our heritage away. Judah, on Yisrael Chai, these miracles our people will I spun a gimel, now I've got a lot of geld.
C'est vivant, will you spin this blade dreidel? Chanukia lighting, presents are delighting me.
Chanukia, 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 c'est vivant. I light the candles with people who love me.
He lights the candles with his whole family, sharing the joy of a proud history.
C'est vivant, sauf, more Sufganiyot.
More latkes, no, please more Sufganiyot. C'est vivant. More latkes, please more Sufganiyot. C'est vivant. More latkes, please more Sufganiyot. C'est vivant. More Sufganiyot. Spinnings, more Sufganiyot. C'est vivant.
Oh, Abba Ima.
Abba more Sufganiyot. We fire foot as we celebrate the Maccabees. We're free.
Know what really matters. Thanks to God, our people are free.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, make it so, make it so, make it so. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought me some tea Earl Grey hot. The lights turned way down low. Make it so, make it so, make it so. When we finally kiss goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm. But if you...
Really?
Shut up, Wesley! All the way home, I'll be...
Warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying. And my dear...
We're still goodbye, then. But
As long as you love me,
so,
make it so.
make it so, make it so.
Star Trek Next Generation with Make It So. Nice. Come. Is it a medley or a comedy? Somehow they welded it all together and they made it wonderful. Well, let's get right back to the music. Louis Armstrong now with That You, Santa Claus.
Is that you, Santa Claus? Yes, I'm preparing for some Christmas sharing, but I pause because hang in my stocking, I can hear a knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? Sure is dark out, ain't the slightest spark out upon my clacking jaw. Who's there? Who is it? stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Are you bringing a present for me? Something pleasantly pleasant for me. That is just what I've been waiting for. Would you mind slipping it under the door? Old winds are howling, or could that be growling? My legs feel like straws. Yeah, my, oh me, my. Kindly will you reply? Is that you, Santa Claus? Yes, hanging the stocking, I can hear a knocking. Is that you, Santa Claus? You stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Oh, there, Santa, you gave me a scare. Now stop teasing, cause I know you're there. We don't believe in no goblins today, but I can't explain why I'm shaking that way. Then I can see old Santa in the keyhole. I'll get to the cause. One peek and I'll try there. Oh, there's an eye there. Is that you, Santa Claus? Please, I pity my knees. Say that's you, Santa Claus. That's him, all right.
Thanks. I remember the first time I ever went to sleep. My mother said, "Stephen, go to sleep." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Go all the way down to the end of Tired and take a right." So I went all the way down to the end of Tired, and just out of curiosity, I took a left, and my mother was there, and she said, "I thought I told you to go to sleep." I'm tired. I was up all night trying to round off infinity. My girlfriend does her nails with white out. When she's sleeping, I go over and I write misspelled words on them. What's another word for thesaurus? I like to tease my plants when I water them. I water them with ice cubes. Are there any questions? I remember the day the candle shop burned down. Everybody just stood around and sang happy birthday. I was watching football with my 92-year-old grandfather. The team got a touchdown. They showed a replay. He thought they got another one. I was going to tell him, but then I figured the game he was watching was better. Then we went out for a drive. He's 92 years old. He goes through a red light. The police stop him. They say, "Didn't you see the light?" He said, "Yeah, I saw it." He thought it was just an opinion. I'm taking Lamaze classes. No one's having a baby. I'm just having trouble breathing. Every day I like to put a little bit of time aside and just forget about it. And at the end of the year, I have a few days to myself. I have all the erasers to all the miniature golf pencils in the world. I don't walk my dog anymore. I walk them all at once. Walked her from Boston to Fort Lauderdale and back. He's dead now. I'm glad it's Christmas. I like Christmas. I like candy canes. I like to eat the red. I set my Christmas tree up and I put the lights on. My lights have high beams. blind the people across the street.
That there be Stephen Wright, and he touches on Christmas. I think putting up a Christmas tree with high and low beams will be a time-honored tradition that should begin as soon as possible. Now let's be cutting right over to Bob Rivers and Twisted Radios. I came upon a road killdeer.
I came upon a road killdeer, a sorrowful sight to behold. He lay upon the highway's edge, his body was stiff and cold. I bet he never saw the car careening through the snow. The light shone brightly in his eyes, and then they laid him low. I came upon a road killdeer and lifted him off the road. We'll all enjoy a Christmas feast of Bambi sloppy joes. Be careful of those gravel bits, they really get stuck in your teeth. We'll place the antlers from his head upon our holiday wreath. I came upon a road killdeer, a sorrowful sight to behold. He gave his all to bring good cheer as bumper mistletoe.
I be a-wantin' to be a-reminding ye that 323 heave-ho can... What is that word? Not propensity. Propriety. Starts with a P. Perpetuity. Perpetuity. That be the one I was trying to think of before that. I call it in 323 heave-ho and have your voice into perpetuity as it flies out through the ionosphere. Aye, them dar's the fancy words them dar technicians were a-using. But before that, we'll be caught in a commercial now. Don't be forgetting, we oftentimes start out with a vintage commercial and then go straight into our sponsors. And that's how we have to pay for all them technicians to tell us some fancy words like ionosphere and perpetuity. Aye, if you be wondering where we spend all our monies, that's where it be going. So, when we come back from commercial, we got more greatness for our great show of the Captain's Quarters.
Dear Pencil Pal, ever since I got my new Snoopy pencil sharpener, life just hasn't been the same. My sister uses it, and my dad, Mom. Good grief, now it's my turn. Thanks, Snoopy. Well, that's all the news. Sincerely, your pencil pal.
A kid's best friend is his Snoopy pencil sharpener. It's new from Kenner.
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
Well, just enjoying myself some black licorice. I am a tad bit concerned. I heard Babushki talking about wanting to change up some of the Christmas lights after hearing that Stephen Wright thing. It's got me concerned, and I'm not be assuring what they be planning. But they be planning something. With that, let's go right back to the music. We've got Sheer Soul with Hanukkah Rock.
Went to a party on Hanukkah. I brought some latkes and my menorah. We started playing dreid and we took a turn. We sat around, watched those candles burn. Let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. And the party was so gishmak as we danced to the Hanukkah rock. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel, I shall play Sivivon. So let's gather around the table, we'll give you a treat. A Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. A Sivivon. So Chag Simcha hu la'am Nes Gadol Hayasham. We light the candles for 8 straight nights. We watch them burn and shine so bright. We dance and sing around the lights of Hanukkah. I'm all lit up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm all lit up. Ma'os to Yeshuati l'chana elishavea. Tikon beit tefilati v'sham toda lezavea. Li'etachit matbeya Ritzar hamnabea. Hazek mor b'shir yizmor Chanukah tamizbeah. You ain't nothing but a lie, frying all the time. You ain't nothing but a lie, frying all the time. Yeah. Well, you give me acid reflux and you ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a traitor, spin all the time. You ain't nothing but a traitor, spin all the time. Well, you better give me or you ain't no friend of mine. Nisi v'ahapu
I'm a Christmas tree. I'm a Christmas tree. Everybody hangs their ornaments on me. I'm a Christmas tree. I'm a Christmas tree. People throw me out on New Year's Eve. Oh, Santa Claus. Oh, Santa Claus. He breaks lots of laws. He trespasses. He breaks and enters. He travels all around the world without a valid passport. I'm a Hanukkah bush.
Hanukkah bush. I gotta have.
I'm a Hanukkah bush. I'm a lot like a Jewish Christmas tree. Woo! But I'm not. You see what
There be Wildman Fisher with I'm a Christmas Tree. Now, he had backup vocals, and maybe some of ye might have recognized who was doing the backup vocals to that. Aye, if you guessed it right, I take me hat off to ye. It was the true legend himself, the true first pirate of the, shall we say, the odd, the unusual, the novelty, the demented. That'd be right. Dr. Demento backed up the vocals there with Wildman Fisher with I'm a Christmas Tree. The true first pirate himself. We thank you for all the great things. He's still going strong if you know how to find him. But he's out in those seas far, far away. But we're here locally, and with that, let's be a little bit local with Arrogant Worms. Christmas Hangover.
Holidays are over. You've gained 20 pounds. The cat's choking on tinsel. Pine needles stalk the ground. There are no cards in the mailbox. Just a stack of bills. Yes, the holidays are over, and you're feeling ill. Have a happy Christmas hangover. It's the most miserable time of the year. The eggnog's made you fat. The party is over, except for your wacky uncle, who is still drinking your beer. Turkey's great on Christmas, but after a whole month of turkey pie and stew, you start to dread lunch. Breakfast is more frightening, for all there is to eat is 14 Christmas cakes and a bag of cranberries. Have a happy Christmas hangover. It's the most miserable time of the year. Your uncle's in the bathroom and Granny's on the sofa, and you start to wish that they just disappear. You ate too many liquor-filled chocolates, got no money left in your pockets, but at least you've got lots of ugly sweaters and bow ties and socks. Your skin is pale and pasty, your energy is spent, along with all the money you need to pay the rent. The children are all crying 'cause they've broken all their toys. Is this misery worth one day of joy? Have a happy Christmas hangover. It's the most miserable time of the year. Your uncle has passed out on Granny on the sofa, and you start to wish that you could disappear.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a knife with a very sharp blade. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 cans of mace, 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 nuclear submarines, 9 cans of mace, 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 tons of nerve gas, 10 nuclear submarines, 9 cans of mace, 8 bayonets, 7 electric cattle prods, 6 Molotov cocktails, 5 sticks of dynamite, 4 Tommy guns, 3 M16s, 2 hand grenades, and a knife with a very sharp blade. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 nuclear holocausts.
That there be James and King with A Terrorist Christmas. Now what possibly could you be following up with a song after that would possibly tie it all together and make it understandable and reasonable to the mind? At least minds like ours. I know. Weird Al Yankovic's A Christmas at Ground Zero.
The sleigh bells are ringing and the carolers are singing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, the button has been pressed. The radio just let us know that this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. No more time for last minute shopping, it's time to face your final destiny. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, there's panic in the crowd. We can dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath a mushroom cloud. or Jack Frost on your windowsill. But if someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. Oh, it's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutations on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll duck and cover with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, now the missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
Aye, it don't get much more Christmassy than nuclear bombs and all kinds of explosions. It brings out the true festive part of the season. They talk about Christmas lights. Well, those are lights, so don't be discriminating. Oh, we'll be cutting a commercial. When we return, it'll be more, and more. No, I think that's actually a set of lawyers we're dealing with. It'll be more Christmassy stuff, and Hanukkah stuff, and everything else in between.
When I grow up, I want to be a mommy.
You can play mommy right now with Ideal's Betsy Wetsy. Betsy Wetsy cries real tears. She drinks from her own bottle just like a real baby. And you'll love the soft touch of her baby pink skin. Of course, like all little babies, Betsy Wetsy wets and needs to be changed. And just think of all the fun you'll have giving Betsy Wetsy her bath and shampooing her rooted saran hair. Ask your mommy to get you Betsy Wetsy, and then you can be a mommy too. Betsy Wetsy by Ideal comes complete with layette in 4 sizes, priced from $5.95. You'll find Betsy Wetsy and lots of other wonderful Ideal toys at your favorite toy department now.
It's a wonderful toy. It's Ideal.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here. Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude. Hey, man. Let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool. Hey, yeah. Come on, man. Hey, man. This is really awesome. Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man. Hey, man. Yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl. They got CDs. Hey, man. They even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man. Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. Ain't no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man. Yeah, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. All our stuff is old, man. Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man. Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome! And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do. Hey, man, we can show them some pictures. Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
Well, there be lots of disturbances up top. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. It could be prancing of reindeer. It could be just a crew jumping to the beat of whatever Babushka's crazy idea be at this time. I'm voting was it the latter? Oh, let's get right back to the music. Oh, we don't be forgetting to call him in our requests. 323-HEEHO. That's 1-323-432-8346. Oh, here we be. The Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song, part 4.
All right, everybody come back in. Come on back in. Hurry up. Are you ready? Adam Sandler!
Put on the yarmulke. Here comes Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we get eight. When you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's the 4th list of people who are Jewish. Just like Jesus, Olaf, Punky Brewster, Scott Rudin, and me. Joseph Gordon-Levitt enjoys eating kugel. So does Stanley Jake Gyllenhaal and the 2 guys who founded Google. Adam Levine wears a Jewish star, so does Drake and Seth Rogen. Goldberg has a gold yarmulke to match the belt he won from Hulk Hogan. We got Scarlett Johansson, talk about a kosher crush. And if you need a higher voice to turn you on, how about Geddy Lee from Lost? We may not have a cartoon with a reindeer that can talk, but we also don't have polio, thanks to Dr. Jonas Salk, smart Jew. Put on the yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. Harry Potter and his magic Hanukkah. Celebrate Hanukkah. Jared from Subway. Damn it, a Jew! But guess who's Jewish and can fix him? Love Lines, Dr. Drew. Get on it, Doc! Princess Leia cuts the challah with Queen Elsa from Frozen. David Beckham is the king of soccer studs and also a quarter chosen. Ron Jeremy's fully Jewish and so's his foot-long buddy. Shia LaBeouf is half a Jew, but 100% nutty. It's cool that Santa Claus makes Christmas so merry, but we get 2 jolly fat guys. Ice cream's Ben and Jerry, both Jewish. From New York to Ironica, get up and celebrate Hanukkah. Don't mess with the Hanukkah. Let's all get along for Hanukkah. So drink your Jaeger Bomberka and smoke your medical Chronica. If you really, really wanna go, have a happy, 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 happy
Daddy Captain!
Molly, me dear.
Mama Babushka wants a high-low switch for the Christmas lights, just like Mr. Wright suggested. She has something special planned for the neighbors.
And I be a betting they would so appreciate it.
Oh, I think she found one. Bye!
Bye, my dear.
It's time once again to Ask Dr. Science. So let's ask Dr. Science. That's me. Remember, he knows more than you do. That's right. Hat Sean from Youngthrop, Arkansas writes, Dear Dr. Science, what happens to all the sounds that get absorbed into soundproof paneling?
They're transformed into digital information, which in turn becomes dye.
which goes into the making of loud wallpaper. Yes, all bright or loud colors come from the screams of unhappy people in soundproof rooms. Thus, science has learned that most unpleasant noises are either orange or lime green. So pain becomes paint. The screams of the miserable are so much cheaper and convenient than a gallon of paint from the hardware store. Yes, ugly and noisy are really the same thing.
Thank you, Dr. Science. Send your science questions to Ask Dr. Science. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in science.
Hello and welcome to Suicide Hotline. All circuits are busy at this time. Your call is important to us, so please stay on the line. In order to serve you better, we've installed this automated menu feature. This will ensure faster processing of your call. If you are feeling desperate and lonely, press 1. If you believe you are being punished by God, press 2. If that bitch and or bastard has left you, press 3.
Susan.
You have selected
number 3.
If this is correct, press 1. If this is incorrect, press 2. Please hold while I transfer your call. If you are going to overdose on sleeping pills, press 1. If you are sitting in the garage with your car motor running, press 2. If you plan to leap to your death, press 3. Please hold while I transfer your call. If you are in a foreign automobile, press 1.
I pressed
If
3.
you are in a domestic
3.
automobile, press 2.
I don't even
If
have
you
a
would
car.
like to return to the previous menu, press 3. If you are going to overdose on sleeping pills, press 1. If you are sitting in the garage with your car motor running, press 2. If you plan to leap to your death, please hold while I transfer your call. If you are planning to jump from a bridge, press 1. If you are standing at the edge of a cliff, press 2.
Cliff?
If you are going to jump out of the window of a tall building, press 3. Please hold while I transfer your call. We're sorry, all circuits are busy. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line. We apologize for the delay. An operator will be with you shortly. If you would like to file a complaint with our customer service department, press pound. If you would like to file a complaint prior to killing yourself, press 1. If you would just like to speak to a human being, press 1.
Tu tienes habla una counselor de español.
If you wish to kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself.
This is the end, beautiful friend.
Hi, the Pete, a dark humor tar. That there be Mr. X's briefcase with Suicide Hotline. Now, we go trout fishing in America. No, we're going to be listening to trout fishing in America with Santa Brought Me Clothes.
Toys for Christmas, toys for Christmas, Santa bought me clothes, even wrapped in pretty packages, clothes are still clothes. You gotta wash them, you gotta wear them, you gotta fold them and take care of them. Any way you look at it, it's not what I chose. Santa brought me clothes. There's nothing like having the whole family there, laughing when you open up a big box of underwear. When I said I like rocks, somebody must have thought I said socks. I got about 100 pair. I wanted toys for Christmas, toys for Christmas. Santa bought me clothes, even wrapped in pretty packages. Clothes are still clothes. You gotta wash them, you gotta wear them, you gotta fold them and take care of them. Any way you look at it, it's not what I chose. Santa brought me clothes. One little game in my life would be so changed. One little toy in my heart would fill with joy. A bike with one little wheel might be a better deal. I wanna have some fun. Do you remember how that feels? Maybe someday I like suits and ties, but for now it's trampolines and slides. And I don't think I'll ever be happy with a sweater. I'd rather have a sled. I wanted toys for Christmas, toys for Christmas. Santa bought me clothes. It's better than switches, better than coal, better than nothing, I suppose. I wanted toys for Christmas, toys for Christmas. Santa bought me clothes. It's better than switches, better than coal, better than nothing, I suppose. Better than switches, better than coal, better than nothing, I suppose.
Hex, counter spell, anti-life shell, 8 color spray, slow scorching ray, plus flaming sphere, banishment fear, tongue scorn of cold, maze guiding bolt, detonate beast, jump heroes feast, water breathing, prayer revealing, disintegrate, blur arcane gate, meld into stone, feather fall clone, word of recall, knock fireball, vanishing smite, teleport light, heal, live avoiding water while saving shatter, enthrall, prismatic wall, trending message, moving theater, image, ancient but like this, magic kiss, art, vampiric touch, true calling morph, sacred lights, cool lightning pain, prismatic spray, web, conjure fey, fly, shocking grasp, sleep, eldritch blast, cloud, kiss on you, wind, wolf, find steed, storm of vengeance, ray of sickness, later ally, revivified, thaumaturgy, shield, phantom steed, pass without trace, regenerate, ensnaring strike, weird wall of ice, chromatic core, mass healing word, witch, poultry strike, haste, grasping climb, contingency, raised, atrophying, guardian of face, silence, don't shake, fairy fire, for crap, conjures, foresight, wind, lake, false light, force, cage, grinder, warrior, horror of life, staggering smite, animate, dead, giant insect, identify, grease, spider, climb, wish, big beast, hand, sending command, animal shapes, reincarnate, phantasmal force, meteor swarm. Blind, blinding, smile.
There be Jenny D's Carol of the Spells. All you D&D fans out there. Now we be rolling on over to the Muppets. The Muppets with ringing of bells. Hi, we'll be cutting to commercial and pondering upon what it is that we have just experienced. Oh, don't be forgetting, 323, heave-ho.
Creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers.
Now, you can make all kinds of lovely things like these with Mattel's wonderful Thing Maker. It makes creepy crawlers, spiders, lizards, snakes, dragonflies. Make them yourself with this nice plastic goop. Choose a mold, pour in the goop, heat it, and presto changeo, you've got bugs. Squiggly, squirty bugs. They feel so soft and natural. You get 4 different colors of goop and special paints. Make charming lizard pins or spider rings. You can collect them or spread them around. After all, they're fun for the entire family. Get Mattel's new Thing Maker with creepy crawlers. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
Look, Sidekick, a shop just for heroes.
No, it's a comic book shop and it's for everyone.
Not possible. See, it's even right in the name, Heroes. So that means you'll need to stay out here whilst I go shopping.
It's Heroes, your mom threw out comic shop, and it's for everyone, including sidekicks.
Hey guys, you know, the little guy is right. It's all about the love of comics, and not whether you can fly or not. But, by the way, I do love the cape.
Gee, thanks.
So Heroes Comic Shop is located at 130 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, New York. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. You can check us out at momthroughout.com.
Oh, look! They have Archie comics!
Heroes Comics, for every kind of hero.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to me second hour, me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat! Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny! Johnny!
We're all doomed! Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Well, I'd be looking at a calendar while we're going from the first tower to the second tower. And guess what the calendar be a-saying to me? It should be a-saying the same thing to ye, but if you're not in the same place, it may not say the same things. Calendars are tricky that way. But it says to me that there be but 2 more Sundays, 2 more captain's quarters, 2 more shows before Christmas. It's almost like 2 more sleeps till Christmas. But that's only if you sleep a week at a time. Now, the great conundrum is that Christmas be on a Saturday. And then we have, that be right, the next show directly after Christmas. And do we play some more Christmassy tunes then? Or do we go on with the rest of stuffs and we say we've had enough for Christmas at that point? I think I shall leave it up to ye and some other request times. And don't be forgetting, we got the final 40 coming up very, very soon. And that's what the requests are necessary for. If you don't be having your requests in, how can I be telling what ye be requesting? I'm not a mind reader. Well, I might be, but that gets into a whole nother batch of, interesting stuff. But all you got to be doing, call 323-EVO. That's 1-323-432-8346. And let me be a-thinking. Oh, yes, you can go to the Book of Face. That'd be right. There in the Book of Face. You can go to the Captain's Quarters 106.5, and there you be finding us with the group and the page. And there you have all kinds of interactive ways to play with us. And when you do that, then you can put in requests and ask for silly stuffs. And also express your opinions what we should be doing for 3 Sundays from now. The Sunday directly after Christmas. So that, I had something picked out for here. Let me see. Oh, that's right. Bob Rivers now with There's Another Santa Claus.
There's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus there. Everywhere you look, you can't escape, there's Santas everywhere. Bells are ringing, children screaming, something doesn't seem right. His beard is gray and that's a nice toupee, but his eyebrows ought to be white.
There's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus there. One at the mall and one in the window, sitting in a velvet chair. Fat one, skinny one, tall one, short one's cheeks so rosy and bright. That Christmas cheer smells a lot like beer. Oh, Santa Claus a cab tonight.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas! How, how, how?
Yo, man, word to the Kringle. Santa's in the house. Yo, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! No, I cannot make a $20 bill. I'm very sorry.
Ho, ho, ho! Hi, what am I doing here? Happy Hanukkah!
Just saw Santa Claus, just saw Santa Claus, just gave a Santa Claus change. Drove downtown and a bell ringing, Santa Claus hit me up again. When those sleigh bells jingle, jangle on my rooftop tonight, will my chimney be backed up with Santas all crammed in tight?
There's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus, there's another Santa Claus there. Everywhere you look, you can't escape, the Santas everywhere.
Bells are ringing, children screaming, something doesn't seem right. His beard is gray, that's a nice toupee, but his eyebrows ought to be white.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. It has a lovely body with legs so short and thin, and when it gets all tired, it drops and then I win. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play.
Me and my little road
Me and my little road Yisrael otani.
Me and my little road Yisrael otani. Yivne Hein bechol yakum hagibor goel ham.
Shema,
Shema,
Bayamim hahem
בזמן הזה מכבי משיח ובימינו כל עם ישראל יתאחד יקום ויגאל
ימהל גבורות ישראל אותם יבנה הם בכל דור יקום הגיבור גואל העם מי ימהל גבורות ישראל אותם יבנה הם בכל דור יקום הגיבור גואל העם
מעוזו ישועתי לך נאה לשבח תיקון בית תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח לי את אחים מבח מצור המנבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח יוונים נקבצו עליי אזי בימך dreidel ופרסו גבורות ישראל אותם יהנה ותימו יקום הגיבור העם שמי נותר כאן קיימים נעשה נס לשושנים בנבינה ימי השכונה קבעו שיר ורננים אז אגמור בשיר מזמור חנוכת המזבח
Oh dreidel I shall play
There be sheer soul with dreidel. Aye. Giving once again another hat tip, or an entire, tipping over of an entire semi-truck of Hanukkah's stuffs. Aye. Oh, here's another good one. Not quite Hanukkah, I don't think. Not exactly 100% Christmassy either. It'd be Stan Borson's with Walking in Me Winter Under Fair.
Sleigh bells ring and I'm listening, but I'm turning and twisting, 'cause I'm itching up here and I'm scratching down there, I'm walking in my winter underwear. Now the front is all battered and the back is all tattered, but when I'm cold to the core I crawl through the trap door and up into my winter underwear. Well, I don't care if it rains or snows or freezes, I am so warm I just don't give a hoot. I put on all the stockings I can keep, then I wear 2 pair of trousers with my suit. But then I start to perspire, but then it sets me on fire, 'cause I'm itching up here and I'm scratching down there, I'm walking in my winter underwear. The winter snow is white and glistening, but I'm turning and twisting. I got to scratch a little here, I got to scratch a little there, I'm walking in my winter underwear. I put my bathing suit away in mothballs, and now I got to dock the snowballs. When I can't scratch my back, I throw myself on a back, I'm walking in my winter underwear. For rain and snow and ice I do not worry, then winter come I do not give a hoot. My coat and hat and ear must keep me cozy, and I wear 2 pair of trousers with my suit. But then it comes to other clothing, well the thing that I am loading is when my face turns blue and contortions I go through, my winter underwear. They're from Sears Roebuck, walking in my winter underwear.
Dashing through the snow in a lifted pickup truck, o'er the hills we go, looking for a buck. I'm back here in the bed with a big smile on my face. I'm getting in the spirit with a loaded 308. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. Santa came last night, but he parked his sleigh next door, 'cause he knows I'd love a reindeer mount right over my front door. And we told all the kids those presents have to wait till Daddy comes back home with a big dead deer on his tailgate. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. Got service at the church, cold beer at home tonight. Been back up in the morning just to do it one more time. Them snowflakes, they don't hunt, but that leaves more for me. Plus venison goes perfect with a shot of old Jim Beam. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day.
There be a classic, if you ever be hearing a classic. Buddy Brown there being with Redneck Jingle Bells. Is it Jingle Bells? Well, hold on. I got to read the label again. Oh-de-doo-de-doo. Oh, yes. Yep, definitely. That's exactly what I wrote. Somewhere on a paper. Now we have Jeff Dunham. Hi, Jeff Dunham. Jeff Dunham. If you haven't seen the sketch, you wouldn't be an understanding. But up on a housetop with Jeff Dunham.
So, Aquaman, I know you've been working on something for us tonight.
Oh, yes! You know my song from a few years back, Jingle Bombs? You know that song? Yes! It was a huge hit.
Yes, it was.
Or, as we say in the business, it exploded.
Of course.
Well, I have now written a song for this crazy time we have all been going through.
Okay.
I call it Ahmed's Up on the Housetop Ode to COVID.
All right, perfect.
Maestro, please.
Is this gonna be good?
Of course it is. Just listen.
Okay.
Up on the housetop is where I'll be. Up here no one can cough on me. Can't go to restaurants or even bars. I miss the days when we only had SARS. Ha ha ha, COVID blows. Ha ha ha, swab up my nose. Waiting on the housetop, tick tick tick. Avoiding all the folks who are sick, sick, sick.
That was good.
Silence! I'm not done yet. Okay, there's more.
Great.
Here we go. The kids watch school for an hour and a half. As the teacher talks, he plays Minecraft. Go out of the shower in my room. The kids' whole class saw me naked on Zoom. Ha ha ha, 2020 sucked. Ha ha ha, we all got screwed. Up on the housetop is where I'll be, wishing for the end of 2020. We all sit at home eating all day long. Did you get so fat that your shorts are now a thong? Wear yourself a mask without fail, 'cause if you don't, they'll drag you off to jail. Ha ha ha, what day is it? Ha ha ha, who gives a crap? Up on the housetop, I'll just stay. Lots of store fights on Black Friday. All I want for Christmas is a vaccine. Being all alone, I could also use a spleen. Can't take a pic with Santa in the mall. To make things worse, he smells like alcohol. Ha ha ha, this year was trash. Ha ha ha, hope Santa doesn't crash. Up on the housetop, feeling blue, waiting for the day that I kill you. Squeak, squeak! You guys have been awesome. Thanks for coming out tonight. Happy Thanksgiving.
I love that crazy little skeleton. Always saying he gonna kill me. But I fear not. I don't think much of his killing abilities. But as he says, he's got a bone to pick with me. And that I know is a truism. We'll be cutting a commercial. When we return, it shall be the final 40. We hand the helm over to ye, and ye set the course for deep waters or for the shallows. We don't want the shallows unless we're planning on swimming for it. So, you set the course, and we will play the tune. Now, and after that, when we come to the final 40's end, it shall be the witching hour, and you all that are experienced will know that ye need to be dabbed, and all others, well, if you're not, they shall suffer the consequences for lack of knowledge.
Now, for every kid who has ever seen a science fiction movie, thrilled to the amazing strength of an out-of-this-world movie monster, comes Great Garloo by Marx. Garloo the Mighty. Garloo the Untamed. Garloo the Terrible. Who can stop him? Who can control this monstrous creature? You can, kids, because Great Garloo by Marx is yours to command. With these battery-operated controls, you can make Garloo go, stop, bend, pick up, turn. Yes, Great Garloo, almost 2 feet tall, will be your faithful servant. You name it, you're the boss. Bring out-of-this-world excitement into your house, kids. Own the most fantastic toy of all. Great Garloo by Marx.
M-A-R-X spells Marx, world's largest toy maker.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean B Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me in the Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at B Sweets.
B Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout. Come, sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
B Sweets. It's the Pink Building located at 121 West 14th Street in Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
Well, it be that special time of year again. Or shall we say, that special time of the week again. It be the final 40, where we turn the show over to ye, and where we stop, only ye can see, or know, or... Darn it, there be a rhyme in there somewhere. I keep a-working on it, while we cut to the phone lines, and see what we shall see.
I want to hear Spud Jones and his city slickers. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Suddenly I heard a strange noise down below, so in my flannel pajamas I went tippy-toe. I could see old St. Nick from the spot where I stood, so I slid down the banister just as fast as I could. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Every time I try to speak, all I do is whistle. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth, my 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth? Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus underneath a mistletoe last night. He didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. He thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Daddy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. There must be some mistake. Was I really awake? I rubbed my eyes and moved in close, a better look to take. Then hey! Then I saw Daddy hugging Santa Claus. He took his hand and pulled him to the couch. It must have been just fine. Santa didn't seem to mind. Then Daddy moved across the room to pour them both some wine. Then I saw Daddy fondle Santa Claus, and on his ear he nibbled now and then. I crawled across the floor. I hid behind the door. I left it open just a crack so I could watch some more. Then I saw Daddy undress Santa Claus. They quickly threw their clothes on our big chair. Well, much to my surprise, I couldn't believe my eyes. It wasn't Santa after all, but Mommy in disguise. Thought I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if I had really seen Daddy kissing Santa Claus last
night. There be Kippy Dada with I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus. Aye, you didn't know. If you hadn't heard that before, you'd think it was going a different way, and then it turned itself around and went boogity boogity boo. It surprised you. Aye, but if you knew where it was going, you're laughing the whole time. And if you weren't, well, shame on ye. Now, we go right back to the phone lines.
Good evening, Captain and crew. I would love to have you play Jingle Bells by Yogi Jorgensen. Thank you very much.
My wife says to me, let's not drive the old coupe. Hitch up once again, the one-horse open sleigh. The horse was awful mad. If he could talk, he'd say, you'll be sorry you hitched me to a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingling all the way. It ain't fun like it used to be in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingling all the way. I should have worn long underwear in that one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow with the cold wind in our face. I can't hold a horse, he thinks he's in a race. He kicks snow on us, it hits us on the chest. I bet that we're the coldest Swedes in the whole darn Middle West. Jingle bells, jingling all the way. My wife sure hates sleigh bells since she rode that one-horse sleigh. Jingle bells, jingling all the way. We're too old for riding in a one-horse open sleigh. Night is awful dark, can't see beyond my nose. I can't blink my eyes, my eyeballs must be froze. I can't hear my wife yell, I can't see her face. I guess I must have lost her when we turned at the Janssen's place. jingle bells, jingling all the way. I nearly caught pneumonia in that one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingling all the way. I wouldn't make brass monkeys ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Woo! Somebody done been to the Walmart. Man, that's just the stuff I got for Christmas. Well, you cleaned up. What'd you get?
5 flannel shirts.
4 Big Mud tires, 3 shotgun shells, 2 hunting dogs, and some parts to a Mustang GT. You fool, you got Jip. There's 12 days to Christmas. I know that. I got it covered. Look over in the corner. That's yours, too? Yeah, 12 pack of Bud, 11 wrestling tickets, 10 of Copenhagen, 9 years probation, 8 table dancers, 7 packs of Red Man, 6 cans of Spam.
5 flannel shirts.
4 Big Mud tires, 3 shotgun shells, 2 hunting dogs, and some parts to a Mustang GT. Man, these ain't normal Christmas presents. No, they're redneck gifts. Redneck gifts? Yeah, you know, like if you buy your wife earrings that double as fishing lures, or if you can burp the entire chorus of Jingle Bells. Perhaps if you think the Nutcracker is something you did off of a high dive, or if you've ever misspelled anything in Christmas lights, or if you leave cold beer and pickled eggs for Santa Claus. What's wrong with that? I didn't say anything wrong with it. It's hard to beat. 12 pack of Bud, 11 wrestling tickets, 10 of Copenhagen, 9 years probation, 8 table dancers, 7 packs of Red Man, 6 cans of Spam.
5 flannel shirts.
4 Big Mud tires, 3 shotgun shells, 2 hunting dogs, and some parts to a Mustang GT.
Well, you know, you can't really consider it a Christmas unless you go down to the penitentiary and visit your mama.
You're not listening to me. Get the car key out of your ear. That's where the 9 years probation comes in. I'm gonna do it for you again. Now listen. 12 pack of Bud, 11 wrestling tickets, 10 of Copenhagen, 9 years probation, 8 table dancers, 7 packs of Red Man, 6 cans of Spam.
5 flannel shirts.
4 Big Mud tires, 3 shotgun shells, 2 hunting dogs, and some parts to a Mustang GT. Are you crying?
No, it's just my allergies.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Ha 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 ha! There be requested from the Book of Face. Aye, that was Jeff Foxworthy, Redneck 12 Days of Christmas. Let's go right back to the phone lines and see what we shall see.
Hi, I would like to request Christmas smorgasbord by the Swedish Chef.
For the holidays, yummy, yummy, yummy.
Merry Christmas to Smorgasbord!
When it's Christmas time in Sweden and the snow is 10 feet deep, he holds up in his kitchen to make his Christmas treat. People come from near and far through hinterland and fjord just to get a taste of his Christmas smorgasbord. Dip in the pot, the bouillon is hot, the lingonberries are sweet. Dump in the pot, a taste of tune broth, his surströmming is a treat. Look, this and rice, isn't that nice? We might have to loosen our skirt. Now try it on, or it's all through the door. He makes us eat till it hurts. His meatballs are so Swedish. His marzipans a delight. But his marinated fish balls will keep you up all night. Top it off with pralines in a Swiss nut nougat gore. The reindeer stew will bring you back to his Christmas smorgasbord. Dip in the pot, the bouillon is hot, the lingonberries are sweet. Dump in the pot, deserves. He simply deserves to take center stage and say generous service.
This turn, this is deserving. Oh.
Dip in the pot, the bouillon is hot, the lingerberries are sweet. Drop in the pot, a taste of tune broth, his surströmming is obscene. Fish and rice, isn't it nice?
We might have to loosen our skirt.
Loosen the skirt.
Now try the grog, or it's off to the dog. It makes us sick till it hurts.
Boys love me, some Swedish chef. We'll be cutting to commercial right about now. And when we return, I think it shall be more the final 40. And if it ain't, that's because the ship has gone down. And I guess that we wouldn't be returning now, wouldn't it?
They're slugging it out in the middle of the ring. And there's a hard drive to the job. And Blue Bomber's block is knocked off. His block is knocked off?
Sure, but you can press it right back on again. It's just part of the action with the world's only boxing robots, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx. Takes 2 managers to handle the fighters and lots of skill to win. With these control levers, you can keep your fighters in motion to duck punches. When you press this plunger, he throws a right uppercut. Press the other plunger and there's a left jab. Lots of exciting action and fun for everyone when the world's only boxing robots battle it out.
The Blue Bomber's looking for an opening. And there it is. That's the end of round 2.
Just push the flying head back and you're ready for round 3.
Boy, this is the greatest.
You bet! The world's only boxing robots. Get the Rock'em Sock'em Robots by Marx.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here.
Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude.
Hey, man, let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool.
Hey, yeah, come on, man.
Hey, man, this is really awesome.
Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man.
Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man.
Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. Ain't no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man.
Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. Oh, our stuff is old, man.
Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man.
Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome.
And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do.
Hey, man, we can show them some pictures.
Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
Well, I guess since we're here, we survived whatever may have happened or might have come about when we were away for the commercial. But that doesn't mean that nothing bad will happen. So, we have requested from the Mail of Mike, Ro, and John Rich. It's Ro and Rich with Santa's Got a Dirty Job.
Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job, and he does it all night long.
Well, every year old Santa Claus loads up in his sleigh, and them reindeer running in front of him kick mud up in his face. And those chimneys he goes climbing down ain't exactly all that fun. But if he don't do it. Nobody will, so Santa's gonna get the job done. Don't you know that Santa Claus got a dirty job? Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job, and he does it all night long. Through wind and rain and blinding snow, Santa Claus never slows down. He's gotta keep on pushing them reindeer hard if he's gonna hit every town. Sneaking in, sneaking out for 24 hours straight. Gotta outrun them big guard dogs, gotta do whatever it takes. Don't you know that Santa Claus got a dirty job? Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job, and he does it all night long. You know, John, I was just thinking, old Santa Claus, he's a big man. He is. Visits over 300 million folks every year, and everywhere he goes, you know what he finds? What? Cookies. And he eats them. He's got it. He's Santa Claus. It'd be rude not to. I'm just saying, you wake up in the middle of the night, you see that big man in your house making a beeline for the bathroom, you best get out of his way, because, you know, Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job, and he does it all night long. Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job. Santa Claus got a dirty job, and he does it all night long. Yes, he does it all night long. He does it all night long. Woo!
Merry Christmas, Mike Rowe.
Merry Christmas, John Boy.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Mom says the hippo would eat me up, but then teacher says a hippo is a vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
Very crested there on the book of Fays. That there be Gala Peefy with I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. A truly, truly wonderful tune. And once again, if you ain't heard that for, you don't hear it, Christmas just ain't the same. I would want here without listening to it, and that was one of the stranger Christmases. It was very dull, very boring. We can't have that again. Right back to the phone lines we shall go.
Good day, eh? I'd like to hear a song directly from the Great White North. The Mackenzie Brothers singing the 12 Days of Christmas. Thank you.
Okay, Good Day is our Christmas part of the album, and you can play this at your Christmas parties or to yourself on Christmas Eve if there's nothing else to do.
Good Day, eh?
Yeah.
In case you thought, like, I wasn't on this part.
Oh, I guarantee you'd be on. Okay, so Good Day, this is the Christmas part, and we're going to tell you what to get your true love for Christmas.
Look out the window.
Where? What are you doing?
Snow.
What? Oh, it's the Great White North, and it's snowing because it's Christmas time. Hey, Hoser.
What?
Here's the quiz. Quiz for Doug.
Okay, I have my thinking toque on.
Yeah, right. What are the 12 days of Christmas? Because figure it out, right? Christmas is when?
The 25th.
Right, and what's the 24th? Christmas Eve, right? So
That's two.
2. And then what's after that? Boxing
Wrestling Day.
No, get
Boxing
out.
Day, yeah.
That's 3.
I know.
Then what's after that? Nothing.
New Year's.
4. And what's
New Year's Eve.
5.
Okay.
Where do you get 12?
There's 2 Saturdays and Sundays in there. That's 4. That's 9. And 3 other days, which I believe are the mystery days.
Okay, now, this is our Christmas song, in case you don't know what to get somebody for Christmas.
There's lots of ideas in here, so listen and don't get stuck.
Okay.
By the way, that's me on the organ.
Oh, jeez.
You start.
Okay. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a beer.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtlenecks
and a beer. Okay, good. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French toast,
2 turtlenecks
and a beer. Okay,
there should be more there, right?
Where? Go.
4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 pounds of back bacon,
3 French toast,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree. See, you need more.
The 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden toques,
4 pounds of back bacon,
3 French toast,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree.
Okay, on the 6th, to go.
Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 packs of 2 for
5 golden toques,
4 pounds of back
3
bacon,
French toast,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer in a tree.
Okay.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 packs of smoke,
6 packs of 2 for
5 golden toques,
4 pounds of back bacon,
3 French toast,
2 turtlenecks,
and a beer
in a tree.
I keep forgetting. Okay.
This should just be the 2 days of Christmas. It's too hard for us. Go, Hoser.
Oh, 8th day of Christmas, true love gave to me
8 comic books,
7 packs of smoke, 6 packs of 2 for 5. And a beer. Yeah, that beer is empty. Okay, date 12.
Good day, and welcome to day 12.
Yeah. Golden tubes, 4 pounds of bacon, 3 French toast, 2 turtlenecks, and a beer in a tree.
Where did you learn to do that?
Albums.
So, like, that's our song. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And good day.
Good day, everybody. Happy New Year, too. Okay, you know what you left out?
What?
Donuts. I told you to get me donuts. Either on the 9th day or the 10th day or the 11th day. I wanted donuts. But I wanted...
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Or on the 12th day, you could have gotten me a dozen donuts.
Go on to the
You could have
stores,
gone down
get some
to
presents.
like a good donut shop where if you buy a dozen, you get another one free. And that would have been 13 for the 13 days of Christmas.
Next Christmas, get me a chainsaw. Take off. Boy, that song is a beauty. It moved me.
Yeah, I think it ranks up there with Stairway to Heaven.
What?
Just pull your chair up
close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. 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 Tune it up good and loud.
All right.
Come on now.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told there's something going on at the North Pole. Santa and his elves at a factory, dancing around the world's biggest Christmas tree. They're doing a Santa Claus boogie. Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. Santa Claus boogie. You gotta take some time to believe in Santa Claus. My Uncle Henry's got a bad back. When he tries to walk, you hear him pop and crack. But at Christmas time, the spirit sets him free. He jumps and hollers doing the Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. Santa Claus boogie. You gotta take some time to believe in Santa Claus. Amen. All right. An Indian girl, she was way too young. She liked to talk dirty in a native tongue. You never seen nobody shake and shimmy like an Indian dancer doing the Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. Said, hey ho, Lena, ho ho, no witching idea. Ronnie Getman on a slide guitar. Boogie. Look, Santa. Boogie. Y'all believe in the Santa Claus boogie? It's the Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. You gotta take some time to believe in Santa Claus. It's a Santa Claus boogie. It's a Santa Claus boogie. You gotta take some time to believe in Santa Claus. Yeah, you gotta take some time to believe in Santa Claus.
That there be requested on the Book of Face. Aye, and it be the Tractors with the Santa Claus Boogie. Now let's go straight to Tom Lair's A Christmas Carol.
Christmas time is here, by golly, disapproval would be folly. Deck the halls with hunks of holly, fill a cup and don't say when. Kill the turkeys, ducks, and chickens, mix the punch, drag out the dickens. Even though the prospect sickens, brother, here we go again. On Christmas Day, you can't get sore. Your fellow man you must adore. There's time to rob him all the more. The other 360 of war. Relations, sparing no expense'll send some useless old utensil or a matching pen and pencil. Just the thing I need. How nice. It doesn't matter how sincere it is, nor how heartfelt the spirit. Sentiment will not endear it. What's important is the price. Hark the Herald Tribune sings, advertising advertising wondrous things. God rest ye merry merchants, may ye make the Yuletide pay. Angels we have heard on high tell us to go out and buy. So let the raucous sleigh bells jingle, hail our dear old friend Kris Kringle, driving his reindeer across the sky. Don't stand underneath when they fly by. Actually, I did rather well myself this past Christmas. The nicest present I received was a gift certificate, good at any hospital, for a lobotomy.
Be warned, for the time be upon us. The witching hour, it be here and now.
Okay, Bubby, I managed to find some of the light bulbs I need. I just got a few dozen more coming in online. Now I got this beautiful song to celebrate the magnificent Christmas lights we's gonna have when it all gets together. Now in the streets there is violence and lots of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and I can't blame it all on the sun. Oh no, we's gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we's take it higher. We's gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we's take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I approach you, can't get food for the kid. We's gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we's take it higher. Oh, we's gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we's take it higher. Who is to blame in one country? Never can get to the one. Dealing in multiplication, and they still can't feed everyone. No, we's gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we's take it higher. Oh no, we's gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we's take it higher.
I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.